yesterday I tried to go live as well, and it wasn't working for some reason. So yeah, I'm just trying to go live again because I really want to talk to you guys, and I was so upset that it wasn't working yesterday. So just waiting for people to join. I have school tomorrow. Hey, what is up? I don't know. I kind of just want to chat and talk because again, I tried to go live yesterday. I don't know if you know, but for some reason the live chat wasn't working, and I got really upset about that. So I'm here again today because I really want to talk. So if you have any questions that you want to ask, or just anything you guys want to talk about, please. Like, I'm in a very talkative mood. I am, anyways, a very talkative person. So any opportunity I get to talk, I will be more than happy to oblige. Just double checking that the chat is working because that's what happened yesterday and it was working. Can you guys hear me okay? Just double checking. Hey. Can you guys hear me? I don't know. I'm going to assume that you're saying hi and you can hear me. Does that make sense? You can't really hear? No. Is that better? Or not really? Is that somewhat better? It's low. Maybe if I get my headphones. Okay, give me literally like 1 second. I'm just gonna go grab my headphones because they've got the mic in them. Okay. So anyways, I just want to talk. Just in general, just like talking to people, and it's fun. Who doesn't love to talk, genuinely? Can you guys hear me a little bit better now? Because I've got the mic in. So sorry, this is complicated. Okay, I think that should work a little bit better. Can you guys hear me? Anyways, what do you guys want to talk about? Like, literally anything you want to talk about. I'm in a talking mood, you know? You still can't hear me very well. Oh, this is so complicated, you guys. I really want to get a microphone. I think I really want to get a mic soon. Anyways, how are you guys doing? How is your day? What are you guys reading right now? I always love to hear about like what other people are doing. Hey. Wait, if you give me 1 second, I just maybe have to switch phones because I think this phone that I'm on right now, the mic quality isn't as good because I'm using my dad's phone and that's a little annoying. So Caraval and Powerless, I love those books so much. These books are like some of my all-time favorites. If you give me 1 second, I'm just going to switch the devices that I'm on. So I'm going to leave this one and start on another phone. So can you guys hear me though? If you guys can hear me, then I'll stay here. Can you guys hear me? Shatter Me. I've only read the first book in the Shatter Me series, and honestly, I don't know if I want to continue it because a lot of people say that there's spice in it, and I don't like spice that much. You know, I'm not a spice reader. You can hear better. Okay, cool. But yeah, I don't really like. I've heard that in the third book, Ignite Me, there's spice in it, and I don't know, like, I personally just like to stay away from that. But maybe later when I'm a bit older I might want to read it, but I don't know. I did quite enjoy the first book, but the rest of it, like, I don't know, I'm a bit iffy on whether I want to continue the series or not. Fearless was so good. Fearless, genuinely, like, I cried. I barely cry over books. First of all, I barely cry over them. But Fearless made me cry 3 times. If you guys haven't watched it already, go check out my Fearless reading blog, because that book genuinely, like, it put me through some stuff. So, like, my heart, oh my god. Like, I can't even. Ugh, okay, Fearless, like, okay. Fearless was really, really bad. That's what I'm gonna say. Fearless. If you've read the book, you know what I mean, and you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, you really need to go read it. But, like, the paperback of Fearless. Okay, lots of people have been asking me this, but in Australia, we get all of our new releases as paperbacks first, actually. And so, like, even my Sunrise on the Reaping, it's also a paperback. And so, I don't know about the rest of the world, but here in Australia, we all get paperbacks first of new releases, and then we get the hardcovers after a while. So yeah, I guess I don't know what's the deal with the rest of the world, but then I prefer paperbacks over hardcovers personally, because I feel like they're just easier to carry around and, like, bendier and flimsier, and I don't know. Although hardcovers are usually prettier, I will give them that. But yeah, paperbacks are better. My favorite Percy Jackson book is probably, look, it's really, really tight between Battle of the Labyrinth and The Last Olympian, because I really, really loved, like, all the obstacles in Battle of the Labyrinth and stuff, but then The Last Olympian, like, the plot was just, oh my gosh, like, it was so good. Oh, thank you. I'm really proud of my hair. I know some people don't like curly hair, but I'm really, really proud of it, because I don't know, I'm only recently going on, like, my curly hair journey, I guess, and so I don't know, it makes me really, really happy to, like, that it actually looks presentable, you know, and not just like a ball of fuzz. So the fact that I actually have somewhat definition, even though it's a bit dead sometimes. But, like, if you know, you know, like, there's ups and downs when it comes to curly hair. But, like, my favorite book of all time. Okay, guys, you have to understand what a hard question that is. Okay, generally, what's your favorite book of all time? Like, that's really, really hard. I've got, like, favorite series. Like, I know my favorite series. My favorite series are probably, like, Powerless, The Inheritance Games, and Caraval. I love those 3. They're genuinely, like, mwah, mwah, mwah. So, so, so good. I'm from Australia. It is currently 9:42. So I'm going to be honest, I'm not going to be live for way too long, because I have school tomorrow and I should probably go to sleep, but I really just want to talk a bit. So, The Fault in Our Stars. I love The Fault in Our Stars. It is so good. It is so, so good. Also, Wonder. I didn't expect to really love Wonder, because my twin sister, she actually gave me Wonder because she had to buy it for her school analysis. So they were analysing it, and then I read it only recently, and I actually really, really liked it. And I don't know, I'm not one who usually reads literary fiction or contemporary fiction, but Wonder, if you want to get into it, read Wonder, because it's really, really good. Taylor Swift. I love Taylor Swift. Yes, she's so good. I love Taylor Swift. Okay, especially, like, Folklore and Evermore. It's so good. Yeah, I do have a twin, but we don't look anything the same. She's like, I love my sister Noreen. If you're watching this, I love you, bro. Love you. But yeah, we don't look anything the same. I don't know, people always get really shocked when I have a twin, but when we were younger, people used to always say we look like twins, and now, Addie, love you, bro. I just want to say, genuinely, like, I'm so grateful for all the support that everybody has ever given me, like, throughout my YouTube journey, and it's, like, I'm genuinely so grateful just in general. Aaron or Recent, I have read neither of those series. I've read the first Shadow Me book, and I don't intend on reading ACOTAR anytime soon. Favorite character in Powerless? It's probably between Jax. I love Jax. Like, I love those characters. They're so much fun. Jax and Adina. Like, those, they're so fun. I love those kind of characters. Like, your funny sunshine ones. They're so, I love them. I'm 14 years old. So, yeah. Actually, it's my 15th birthday very, very soon. July 28th. You guys, remember, I'm almost turning 15. I get to drive soon. Isn't that, I don't know why. I keep telling everyone, I get to drive in like 14 months. That's crazy. I know that's something really weird to be excited about. Like, I can drive. Some of my favorite, okay, I love mystery. Like, as a genre, it is like one of my favoriteest genres. So, 100% A Good Girl's Guide to Murder and The Inheritance Games. Those are hyped for a reason, and people need to understand that. But a severely underrated book is The Murder of Roger Ackroyd by Agatha Christie. Trust me, if you read any Agatha Christie book, let it be that one. It's not a Hercule Poirot one, but it is really, really good nonetheless. A book on my TBR that I want to read. Okay, I did a massive haul when I went to the thrift stores about last week, and so I now have like a really, really big TBR. But one of the main ones that I really want to read is You've Reached Sam. I've actually got it right here. You've Reached Sam. I really want to read this. Like, I feel like crying. It's winter now in Australia, so you know I'm in this kind of mood right now. I'm reading Emma, so I'm probably gonna read this after because I'm in a crying mood, I think. Was I a Harry Potter kid? 100%. Okay, before I was a Harry Potter kid, I was a Geronimo Stilton kid. And so Geronimo Stilton and Diary of a Wimpy Kid is what actually got me into reading. But then Harry Potter made me love reading. And 10-year-old me finished the entire Harry Potter series within a month. I was that dedicated. That's hella impressive. Have you seen Order of the Phoenix? That is a massive book, bro. And I swear I read that in like a week. So I've been a reader since the proud age of 10. One of Us is Lying. That is actually one of the very first YA books that I read. I remember my cousin bought it for me for my birthday. I think my 11th or 12th birthday, and then I read it like a while after because I wasn't really interested in reading at that age. But then I read One of Us is Lying, and I liked it. Look, at that time I really, really liked it, but looking back now, I don't think I would love it as much. But yeah, Geronimo Stilton again is so good. Crave series, no. I haven't read it. I actually don't know what it's about. Like, I've seen it pop up a few times here and there on my For You page. But yeah, I actually don't know what it's about. Am I a theatre kid? Yes and no. Last year, I was actually in the Addams Family at my school. I was just in the ensemble, you know, because I was in year 8. But I think I'm going to apply. No, I think I'm going to audition for whatever the middle year play that my school has this year, so that'll be really, really fun. And also Epic. Anybody here who loves Epic, we are best friends. Genuinely, like me and you, best friends. A Good Girl's Guide to Murder is so good. Trust me, it is so good. I haven't finished the series yet. I've read the first one and I read the first and the second one, but I haven't read the third one yet. But I have had it spoiled for me, which actually really, really sucks. I hate spoilers. We really need to like normalize spoiler warnings, you guys, because it's genuinely getting out of hand. Like, the amount of books I've had spoiled for me, it's not funny and it's not cool and it's just really, really mean, I think. If I could read only one book, what would it be? Ugh, that's a horrible question. If I could read one book, I don't know. That's a very, very hard question, I think. My favorite movies. Okay, I have favorite movies, and those would be Tangled, because that is like the best Disney princess movie out there. The Greatest Showman, and Dreamgirls. If you watch any 3 movies, let it be those 3 because they're genuinely so good. And also Beaches. That movie makes me cry every single time I watch it. It's actually crazy. Of course I know. My favorite artists, Gracie Abrams maybe, and I also really like Phineas. Billie Eilish's brother. He's really, really good. I've been like listening to him a whole lot lately. The dedication to keep going on YouTube. Look, I would consider myself very, very new to YouTube. I started at like the very, very end of January, I think. And so I've only been doing it for only a few months now. And I don't know, I just keep trying to remain consistent, and ultimately it's just so rewarding, you know, to have all these people who actually like enjoy my content. It's so amazing, and I'm so grateful again. And it's so fun because I don't know very many people in real life who actually like to read. And so now I've created like an online community for myself to, you know, talk about books, which I think is genuinely so cool. I love the internet. A Good Girl's Guide to Murder novella? No, because I haven't read the series. I haven't finished the series. So when I finish the series, I think I'll read the novella then. But I love the series, so go read A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, because if you haven't, it is so cool. Yalecore. I know Yalecore. That's Hobbies, right? The Hobbies. Yeah, yeah. My favorite books. My favorite is books. Powerless. Okay, no. Again, I can't do my favorite books. I will tell you my favorite series, because I'm definitely a series over a standalone person, and that would be Powerless, Caraval, The Inheritance Games, and maybe even A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, because those are so good. My favorite author. I don't necessarily have one. Like, again, I can't choose just one of anything. I am incredibly indecisive. Like, that just does not work for me, you know? So my favorites, like my order by authors, would be like Lauren Roberts, Holly Jackson, Stephanie Garber. Who else? What else is on my shelf? Suzanne Collins. Yes, 100%. 100% Suzanne Collins, because if you have not read The Hunger Games, then that is like amazing. But yeah, like, I think I've really come to love romantasy, or even just, I don't know, I've usually stayed away from the romance genre because I don't like spice, and I've been jump scared a few times, so it's actually very, very worrying. But like YA romantasy is really, really, really good. So I've been really, really loving it lately, especially with Caraval and Powerless. And then I'm really excited for when I finish Caraval to move on to Once Upon a Broken Heart. So very excited for that. My favorite shows: Brooklyn Nine-Nine and The Rookie. What else? House MD is really good. It is really good. I wouldn't actually know. It's not very appropriate, I'm gonna be honest. I think I watched it. Like, I don't think I'm the target audience for it, but it was a good show. You either has to eat or listen. I can't listen to music when I read. Like, I cannot. Because if I'm reading and I'm listening to music, I know that I'm just gonna be listening to the music, and I'm gonna be like singing along to the music. And I wish that I could read while I listen to music, but I literally cannot. Like, my brain cannot handle that much, like, at all. But it would be so fun. Like, imagine listening to like Taylor Swift while you're reading a book, and that'd be so much fun. But I do not have the attention span for that, very, very sadly. Writing a book. I honestly don't think so. I don't think that I'm creative enough to write a book, if I'm being 100% honest. I'm the kind of person who like knows words, but I can't put words into words, if that makes sense. If you're gonna start Fearless, like, you need someone to hold your hand, and you need tissues because you are going to be crying. And it's an amazing book. You're gonna have an amazing time, but be scared. Go in there knowing that you're going to come out crying. You are going to come out a brand new person. See, like, I think if you were listening to fan playlists about a book, like, the music would then actually like immerse you into the story, but I don't, like, my brain just cannot in any way do that, and it's really, really sad. I do volleyball with my friends and with my sister. I suck at it, but like, I do it for fun, you know, like, I don't do sport competitively, but like for fun. And also, I really like badminton. I don't actually do it, but it is very, very fun. But yeah, I do volleyball. And it's so fun. Like, I feel like I'm not very good at sports, so I do them just for fun, and it's just so much more fun for me, like that, in that sense. Starting powerless. Yes, powerless is so good. Just trust me on that. Look, it might be overhyped, but it is hyped for a reason. And I feel like that's I feel like that's the biggest thing about Book Talk and BookTube recommendations. They are hyped for a reason. Not because everybody loves them, but the vast majority. So yeah. What book series do I recommend? I think I've said this a few times. Powerless, Inheritance Games, A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, Caraval. I would recommend The Cruel Prince, but for the older age of YA, and there is a jump scare in the third book. So that is why I don't like to recommend it too much, but I really love the plot of The Cruel Prince. It's really good. The worst book I have ever read is We'll Always Have Summer by, I can't remember who it's by, but it's the last book in the Summer I Turned Pretty trilogy. I hated that series. Oh my gosh, Belly was so infuriating. Like the way she was bouncing back and forth between Conrad and Jeremiah. Like, oh my gosh, the poor brothers. Oh, Summer I Turned Pretty. Okay, to be fair, I haven't watched the show. I imagine that the show, she's more tolerable than she is in the books, but I literally just cannot with Jenny Han. Yeah, that's her name. I cannot with Belly. Like, ugh. I wanted to like the books. Look, I really wanted to like the books, and they're all really short books too. So I read them all super duper quickly, but I honestly would not recommend them because she was so infuriating. Oh my gosh. Right? Like, I feel like Belly just annoyed me. I feel like she should have just picked anyone out of the family. You know? Like, ugh. That book really annoyed me. The Summer I Turned Pretty. Belly, like, don't talk to me about her because she is literally the entire problem with that series. Like, if she wasn't there, okay, wait, I'm just gonna say, if she wasn't there, then the book wouldn't exist. But then again, obviously, it wouldn't exist. But she like ruined them. Oh my gosh. Finger coiling for my hair. No, I use a diamond brush, and I actually really love it. I feel like it low-key works really good on my hair. Yeah, exactly. Like, they're literally her brothers in that sense. It is so weird. I don't know. I didn't like it. I couldn't get behind it. My friends loved it, but like I could not. Like, I literally genuinely could not with that girl because she infuriated me so much. I am currently reading Emma by Jane Austen, and I'm kind of forcing myself through it, which I get is bad, but I have read very few classics in my lifetime, and so I want to read more classics. And this book has been on my shelf for like 4 years, if I'm being completely honest. Like, I bought this at a Scholastic book fair ages and ages ago, and it's been sitting on my shelf ever since. But to make it more fun for myself, I am annotating for the first time, and I will say it is very fun. It is currently 9:57 here, and I have school tomorrow, but we're not talking about that. And like, I'm annotating it, and it's genuinely like, it's so much fun. Okay, when I first started, I was really scared to actually draw in my books, but it's really cool and I really like it. Finish Fearless. Oh, Fearless is like, Fearless killed me. Again, Fearless killed me. Like, if you have no one to talk to about it, then I feel like that's really hard. Yeah, Summer I Turned Pretty. I do not like it. She annoys me so much. Okay, I wish I could DNF books, but I literally cannot. Like, I genuinely cannot DNF a book for the life of me because I feel so bad. Like, I'll feel so guilty if I DNF a book because I'll be like, I didn't give it a good enough chance. And I understand that that's not good because I'm forcing myself to read something when reading is for entertainment, but I feel bad if I DNF a book. And most of the time I'll want to DNF it when I'm already like a good chunk of the way through, so I just feel like, what's the point? But I will DNF a book one day. I've done soft DNFs where it's just like I've gone 20 pages in and then I'm like, I'm not in the mood for it right now, and I'm okay with that. But I'll never actually like DNF a book. Like, no, I don't want to finish it because like I physically cannot. I feel so bad and so guilty. I have so much respect for people who can DNF books because that takes some guts. Genuinely, because I can't. Like, I literally can't. But yeah, I wish I could DNF, because if I DNF the Some Writes and Pretty, I would have saved myself so much like secondhand embarrassment, genuinely, from that series. What are you guys reading right now? I'm genuinely curious. Like, I like to know what other people are up to, because I don't know that many people in my life who actually like to read. I have a few friends at school, but they don't read like the same what's it called, genres as me. Akatar. Yeah, I've heard it's good. I don't know. I don't really have an interest to read it. Oh, your textbooks, you poor thing. That's really sad. Ew, My Life with the Wolf Boys. That sounds disgusting. Five Survive is so good. Trust me, you're gonna love it. Like, the plot twist and like the suspense in that book is whoa. Yeah, I feel so bad rating a book that's less than, like, anything less than 3 stars, because okay, I consider 3 stars like a decent book. Okay, like, it's not good, it's not bad, it's like, it's there, it's okay. So I don't know, if I feel if I rate, I can't talk, if I rate anything lower than 3 stars, then I feel like people think I mean it's a bad book, but I generally don't, but I feel bad anyways. Sunrise on the Reaping was really, really good. I don't know why, but I didn't cry reading that. I think it's because I read it like only a little bit after I finished Fearless. And so obviously like Fearless played with my emotions so much. So Sunrise on the Reaping just didn't really have the same effect on me. But yeah, it was really, really good. I would totally recommend. I feel like if I read it at any other time, I would have given it a higher rating. I gave it 4 stars. I low-key think it was deserving of more like a 4.5 or something. But yeah, no. 9 a.m. where you are. It's 10 o'clock at night where I am right now. 5 p.m. Guys, time difference from like anywhere to Western Australia is actually crazy, because like Western Australia is like the time does not match up here to like anywhere. Darkest Minds, I never heard of that. Who's that by? I'm trying to think, have I heard of it before? 4 p.m. So like, yeah, time's crazy. 10 a.m. That's a 12-hour time difference between me and you right now. That's crazy. Favorite Hunger Games book is definitely Catching Fire. I think Catching Fire is literally like the best Hunger Games one there is, because it's so like I don't know, Catching Fire was just genuinely so amazing. And even like the concept of the Quell with all the victors back in it and like all the new characters. I love Finnick so much. Fearless right after Honesty. Yeah, like I feel like I can't read so many heart-wrenching books like straight after one another, because I feel like first they're gonna have like a toll on me as a person and like my mental, my head. But also I feel like if the first one I would give a really good rating, and then the second one I would only be comparing it to the first one. Silent Patient is 100% worth it. Like, it was so like, okay, as long as you don't know what that one plot twist is, then 100% it is so good. The Book Thief, I so want to read it. I really want to get into more like heart-wrenching books, but I'm gonna be honest, what's it called, I don't know, I'm trying to like expand my reading genre horizons more, because usually I only stick to like mysteries and fantasies, but I'm trying to get more into like lit fics and historical fiction and contemporary fics and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, like I'm just trying to read more different stuff, I guess. Alexander. Key Brother Lost Cities. No, no. I'm actually really, really sad. I do want to read it though, because I was very much a Harry Potter kid, and like Harry Potter, Geronimo Stilton, and Diary of a Wimpy Kid, oh, and Roald Dahl. Those were like the only books that I ever read as a child, and like those were enough to get me through like all my kid years. All the Bright Places. I've heard of that. I really like. I need more sad books, you know. I think Lauren Roberts' novella is going to be about Lenny and Blair, because to me that's the only thing that actually makes sense, you know. Powerless is so good. Please do not ask me about Divine Rivals. Okay, I got that book as a birthday gift last year, for my birthday last year. My birthday's in July, mind you, so I've had it on my shelf for nearly a year, and I'm really, really sorry, because I actually asked my friend to buy it for me, and so I feel so bad because it's literally just sitting there on my shelf, not read yet. If he had been with me, no, but people are very much divided on it, which I know. So I don't know if I'm really gonna love it, because apparently audience like really pick me. So I don't know. Heartless. Oh my gosh, that's Marissa Meyer, right? And it's like a readaptation of what's it called? What's it called? Queen of Hearts. Yes, I want to read Heartless so much, but I got it spoiled. I spoiled like so many things for me. It's actually ridiculous. Pinterest doesn't believe in spoiler warnings anymore. Oh my gosh, it's actually getting out of hand. I don't know. Should I read If He Had Been With Me? Because it is like people's. I heard something about a tiara. I don't know. The Prison Healer. I have so many books that I want to read. It's genuinely like it's getting ridiculous. The amount of books that I want to read but I have not bought or read yet, it's actually getting really, really bad. There's so many like series and just books in general that I want to read, but I have too big a physical TBR, so I am putting myself on a book buying ban. I am being very responsible, you guys. Okay, I am on a book buying ban for at least 2 more weeks. 2 more weeks I'm on a book buying ban, okay? Look, I do think I really want to give If He Had Been With Me a try, because I won't know if it's bad or good until I read it. Lightlark. I don't know. I think that's for like one of the older, more like the older side of YA from what I've heard. I don't know. I just think, I don't know. All the Bright Places. Yeah, I do want to read it. Look, I think I want to get more into literary fiction and like sad books in general. Because, I don't know, I stick way too much to mystery and fantasy, so, and although that is what I like, I want to read more books. Games Untold is actually I really liked Games Untold. To be fair, I didn't like Avery and Jameson's like story, that night in Prague, but all the rest of the novellas in it were really, really, really good. I found Avery and Jameson's ones really boring though. Hannah and Toby's and Nash and Livy, like, they're so cute. Oh my gosh. And also any of the books with Xander in them are literally like my favorite stuff, because Xander is literally the best Hawthorne. Fight me if you disagree, because he is so much fun, and I think him and me would literally be best friends in real life. I don't know how I feel about Grayson and Lyra, because I low-key think that Grayson should have ended up with like a sunshiny person. And so like, okay, when I first heard about Gigi, I was like, okay, she's perfect for Grayson, but then I found out that that's his sister, so I was like, okay, no, we're taking a step back. But I really think that Grayson should have ended up with someone sunshiny, because he's too emo for his own good, low-key. But I do think they're cute. I just think a sunshiny one would have been better. Okay, so I'm pretty sure you are supposed to read Caraval before Once Upon a Broken Heart, because like they're in the same world, like the same universe. Jax, who is the main character in Once Upon a Broken Heart, is actually introduced in Legendary, the second book in the Caraval trilogy. And so do read Caraval before Once Upon a Broken Heart, I think. My favourite Percy Jackson book is between Battle of the Labyrinth and The Last Olympian, because I feel like those two are just so good. Like the plot and like the characters in those two are just amazing. But I can't pick. I can't decide between the two. But those two are definitely my favorites. Pip and Ravi are so cute. They're actually like so adorable. Like they're dynamic. They're like best friends. It's so cute. Powerless is so good. All those people who are saying they're like gonna read Powerless, trust me, it's really good. I haven't watched A Good Girl's Guide to Murder yet, and that's because I have no idea where to watch it in Australia, except on an illegal website. And so, I don't know, I just haven't had time to actually sit down and watch it yet. I know it's been out for a while, but like, I just haven't yet. But I will get around to it eventually. But yeah, I haven't even finished like the series yet. But yeah. Oh, and also guys, I actually started my TikTok today, so you guys should all go follow my TikTok, please, because I only have like 6 subscribers, so 6 followers on it. So yeah, Max Hastings is keep Max Hastings away from me, please. That man is actually disgusting. I am gonna finish A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, I promise. I have As Good as Dead. It is on my shelf, like way up there. I just haven't read it yet because, like I said, I have my TBR is actually getting too big. It's really bad. I haven't read Red Queen, so I cannot comment on whether Red Queen is like better or worse than Powerless because I haven't read it yet. But like the plagiarism allegations are actually crazy. Like, I don't know. Brothers Hawthorne. Okay, Brothers Hawthorne. It is my least favorite in the Inheritance Game series because I don't know. I just found it really slow. It wasn't bad, but it is my least favorite. Does Max get worse? Yeah, I believe that, because generally, like in the first book, I didn't like him enough, so I can imagine he only gets worse because he sucks. Ew. Shadow Me. I've only read the first one. I don't know if I'm going to read the rest of the Shadow Me series, at least maybe not for a little bit, but I don't know. Yeah, the Brothers Hawthorne is like really slow, I will say. I actually just finished the OG trilogy of this collection. It's actually right here. I actually just finished this like a few days ago, and I really liked it, except America annoyed me, but I did like it. Like overall, I gave the books pretty good ratings. So yeah. Is the I don't know. I don't think I can comment on Red Queen very much. I really want to read Six of Crows and Shadow of Bone, but I really want to read Shadow and Bone so I can read Six of Crows, if that makes sense. I don't know. Shadow and Bone doesn't interest me too much, but Six of Crows really does. But I really want to like know the world more, because I feel like it's always better if you do that, you know? Divine Rival. I don't know. I haven't read it yet. I can't really say. The Ballad of Song with the Snakes. Okay. I feel like it was slow. Sejanus, I don't know, he was kind of mid. Like, I don't really mind him. Bye. Okay. Shadow Me to a Girl That Loves Powerless. I don't know, because I've only read the first Shadow Me book, so I actually have no idea. So, but Powerless is really good. So, if you like Powerless, I would recommend Caraval, because, yeah. What are they going to talk about? I was saying something and now I've lost my train of thought. The most amount of books I read in a month, I think it was actually this year, January. I was on holiday the entire time, so I was just reading books off my Kindle. the whole time, and I read 10 books. That is a lot. That is a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot. That's a book every 3 days, and I found that like crazy. But this year so far, I've had really, really good reads. Like genuinely, I don't think I've only read like 1 or 2 books this year that I genuinely haven't liked. And I've read like 30 books this year, I think, genuinely. I've had a really, really good reading year, and I'm really happy because last year, I swear, I was in a reading slump from like January all the way to, I didn't pick up a book until like maybe May. And so it was actually really bad. But this year, I've already read 30 something books, and it's really, really cool. I think I love it when I'm genuinely like enjoying reading all the time, and I'm always reading a book. It makes me so happy. My favorite ever series. I have favorites. I cannot pick. If you can pick your favorite series, that is really cool. That is really, really impressive for you. But my favorites: Powerless, Caraval, The Good Girl's Guide to Murder, and The Inheritance Games. My 4 favorites. A perfect mix of romantasy and what's it called? Mystery. It's so good. No, I am not homeschooled. I actually I go to school. I don't know. I low-key sometimes wish I was homeschooled though, because then I'd have like more me time, if that makes sense. Caraval is not spicy at all. No. It's really, really good. I would recommend it for like 13 and up, maybe, just because it gets a bit violent. Actually, no, not even. It doesn't even get violent. But no, it's really, really good. Reading, okay, I will say reading is probably my main hobby, but I also really love to crochet. I crochet a whole, okay, I used to crochet a whole lot, but like I've slowed down more since I started reading more. But if you asked like me a year ago, I would definitely tell you crochet is my favorite hobby. I still crochet, just not as much, but it is fun. I recommend if you want to pick up any like textile hobby, crochet. Like it's the best. Knitting is too slow for me. I know how to knit, but it's way too slow. I don't know, it's just not my favorite. I would much prefer what's it called, crochet. Maxon, 100%. Who likes Aspen, bro? Seriously, because Aspen's like, I'm sorry, he gave me the ick, like because he's kind of weird. You guys want to see something I crocheted? I actually made this heart pillow. Wait, give me 1 second. I'm gonna go grab it. It's on the bed. Oh wait, my phone fell. My bad. My bad. I started reading. I started really, really love reading when I was like 10. Because I've read a lot before that, but I generally just started to love it when I read Harry Potter, and that was when I was 10. Anyways, this is a little heart pillow that I crocheted, and I cuddle with it every night because, like, you know when you know how maybe you hug your blankets? This is like the equivalent of me hugging my blankets, if that makes sense. But yeah, I really, really love this. It's really cozy. I low-key wish I stuffed it a little bit more, but it's okay. I love it. It's so cozy, and it's genuinely like one of my favoriteest things ever made. But most of the stuff I crocheted, I actually give away to my friends